Introduction.
In the depths of antiquity, when the veil between worlds hung thin as morning mist, a truth emerged, one that has echoed through the ages, preserved in whispers and shadows until this moment. Now as you hold these words in your hands, that ancient wisdom stirs once more, ready to unveil itself to those whose hearts are prepared to receive it. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has guided you to this revelation. You exist not in a single fixed reality, but amidst an ocean of infinite possibilities. Each moment branches into countless paths. Each thought ripples through the quantum field like stones cast upon still waters. This is no mere metaphor, but the very essence of existence itself. Through the mists of time, tales have persisted of those who learned to navigate these infinite waters. They discovered that consciousness itself is the key that unlocks the doors between realities. These masters of reality understood that thoughts are not merely ephemeral wisps, but tangible forces that shape the very fabric of existence. You stand now at the threshold of this sacred knowledge. The quantum field surrounds you, responds to you, shapes itself to your consciousness with every breath. It is the canvas upon which your thoughts paint reality, the fertile soil in which your dreams take root and flourish. This power has always resided within you, dormant perhaps, but never diminished. It pulses in your very atoms, whispers in your dreams, and calls to you in moments of profound silence. You are not merely an observer of reality, but its architect, a creator whose thoughts ripple through the quantum field, bringing forth the reality you envision. The ancient ones knew this truth, and now it awakens once more. As you turn these pages, you step onto a path walked by masters throughout the ages. The knowledge they preserved, the wisdom they protected, now flows forward through time to reach you in this precise moment. Your journey into the infinite dimensions of possibility begins now. The quantum field awaits your conscious touch, ready to respond to your awakened awareness. Part 1. Awakening the Quantum Self. Chapter 1. The Great Remembering. Let me share with you a tale passed down through generations of wisdom keepers. In the valleys of a forgotten realm, there flourished a civilization that understood the fluid nature of reality. These ancient ones did not merely theorize about parallel worlds. They walked between them as easily as you might step from one room to another. They knew that consciousness itself was the bridge between realities. Through their mastery of thought and intention, they could shift their awareness to align with any possibility they chose. Their cities were said to shimmer with an otherworldly light, existing simultaneously in multiple dimensions, each citizen a master of their own destiny. Yet as the ages turned, this knowledge began to fade, not because it was lost, but because humanity gradually forgot how to remember. Like a bird that has forgotten it can fly, we still carry this ability within our very essence. This brings to mind another story, one of a woman who spent years searching for a precious key she believed was stolen. She traveled far and wide, consulting sages and scholars, never realizing that the key hung around her neck the entire time, disguised as a simple pendant she had worn since childhood. Only when she finally stood before a mirror in complete stillness did she recognize what had always been with her. So it is with your own quantum nature. The ability to shift between realities, to choose the dimension that best serves your highest purpose, was never truly lost. It sleeps within you, encoded in the very structure of your consciousness, waiting for you to remember. Your journey of awakening begins not with acquiring something new, but with stripping away the illusions that have hidden your true nature. Just as a sculptor removes excess stone to reveal the masterpiece within, You need only clear away the doubt and limiting beliefs that obscure your innate power. The quantum field responds not to what you seek, but to what you are. As you awaken to this truth, you will find that you are not learning, but remembering a power that has been yours since the dawn of creation. Find a quiet space where you will remain undisturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to settle into the present moment. Visualize yourself standing before an ancient mirror, its surface rippling like liquid starlight. As you gaze into this mirror, see beyond your physical reflection to the luminous being you truly are. Within your heart, notice a gentle warmth beginning to glow. This light takes the form of a golden key, radiating with ancient power. Know that this key has always been within you, waiting to be acknowledged. Feel its energy resonating with the quantum field that surrounds you. Place your hand over your heart and silently affirm, "I remember who I am. I reclaim my power to shape reality. Through this key of consciousness, I unlock all possibilities." Maintain this visualization for several minutes, allowing the sensation of remembrance to fill your entire being. When ready, slowly open your eyes, knowing that you carry this awakened awareness with you. Chapter 2: The Infinite Quantum Field. Let me share with you a tale of awakening that echoes through the corridors of time. A wanderer, weary from searching for meaning, discovered an ancient mirror in a forgotten temple. Unlike ordinary mirrors that simply reflect what stands before them, this mirror shimmered with otherworldly possibilities. As the wanderer gazed into its depths, they witnessed not just their current self, but countless versions of who they might become, some radiant with success, others dim with unfulfilled potential. The quantum field surrounds you in much the same way, an infinite canvas of possibility, waiting for the brush of your consciousness to paint reality into being. Like the mirror, it reflects not just what is, but all that could be. Every thought, every intention ripples through this field, touching the shores of countless realities. There once lived a gifted artist who lost his sight. Though he could no longer see his canvas, his inner vision remained crystal clear. Each day he would stand before blank canvases, painting masterpieces that existed purely in his mind's eye. Those who watched him work would marvel, for though he could not see the physical results, his unwavering certainty in what he was creating guided his hand with perfect precision. The quantum field responds to your vision with the same precise reflection. It matters not what your physical eyes perceive. It is your inner sight that shapes the reality you experience. Just as the blind artist trusted in his vision, you must learn to trust in the reality you wish to create, even before it manifests in the physical world. Find a peaceful space and settle into a comfortable position. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to expand beyond the confines of your physical form. Imagine yourself surrounded by a vast, luminous field of pure potential, the quantum field that interpenetrates all of existence. Feel this field responding to your presence, like ripples spreading across the surface of a cosmic ocean. With each breath, sense yourself becoming more attuned to its infinite nature. See yourself as a point of light within this field, connected to all possibilities. Now, visualize your consciousness as a painter's brush, dipped in the colors of pure potential. With each thought, you paint upon the canvas of reality. Feel the power of this connection, knowing that the quantum field responds to every stroke of your intention. Softly speak these words: I am one with the infinite field of all possibilities. Through my consciousness, I shape reality. I paint my destiny with the brush of awareness. Maintain this connection for several minutes, allowing yourself to fully experience the boundless nature of the quantum field. When you are ready, gently return your attention to your physical surroundings, carrying with you the knowledge of your creative power within the field. Chapter 3, The Observer's Power. In the hallowed halls of an ancient laboratory where science and mysticism intertwined, there lived a scientist whose curiosity led him to a remarkable discovery. Each day, he observed the dance of quantum particles through instruments that merged modern precision with timeless wisdom. As he watched, he noticed something extraordinary. The very act of his observation changed the behavior of these particles. They responded to his attention like flowers turning toward the sun. This truth echoes through the fabric of existence. Your observation shapes the reality before you. The quantum field responds to your focused attention, transforming possibility into manifestation. When you direct your consciousness toward any aspect of your life, you initiate a sacred dance of creation. Think of the wise gardener who tends two identical flower beds. To one, she gives her full attention, speaking softly to the seedlings, noting each new leaf, celebrating every bud. To the other, she provides only basic care, her thoughts elsewhere. Though planted in the same soil and given the same water, the flowers that receive her loving attention bloom more abundantly, their colors more vibrant, their stems stronger. So it is with every aspect of your life. That which receives your conscious attention flourishes, while that which you ignore often withers or remains dormant. Your awareness acts as a beam of light, illuminating and energizing the possibilities that exist within the quantum field. The universal law of observation teaches that your focused attention is a creative force. When you truly observe, not with judgment or anxiety, but with presence and intention, you activate the quantum field's infinite potential. Your consciousness becomes the bridge between possibility and manifestation. Take your journal and create 2 columns on a fresh page. In the first column, list areas of your life that currently flourish, relationships that bring joy, projects that succeed, dreams that manifest easily. In the second column, write down aspects of your life that feel stagnant or unfulfilled. Now, examine these lists with deeper awareness. Notice how the flourishing areas often correspond with where you've invested your conscious attention. For each item in the second column, write a brief statement of how you might redirect your awareness to nurture its growth. Close your eyes and visualize yourself as the wise observer, your attention like a beam of golden light. Speak these words aloud. I am the conscious creator of my reality. My attention awakens the seeds of possibility. Through my focused awareness, I nurture the garden of my existence. Let this practice serve as your daily reminder of the power you hold as an observer in the quantum field. Chapter 4. Parallel Lives, Parallel Choices. In the infinite expanse of consciousness, there lived a sailor who navigated not earthly waters, but the cosmic sea of existence itself. Night after night he gazed upward at countless points of light, each star pulsing with the energy of possibility. As he studied his celestial maps, a profound truth revealed itself. Each star represented not just a distant sun, but a gateway to another version of reality. You too stand beneath this vast cosmic array, though you may not yet recognize its significance. Every moment presents you with choices, and each choice creates a branch in your reality. Like the sailor who charts his course by the stars, you navigate through an ocean of infinite possibilities. The quantum field holds all potential versions of your life simultaneously. When you make a choice, you align with one of these versions, stepping into that reality while the others continue to exist in parallel. This is not merely metaphor, but a fundamental truth of existence that the wise have known through the ages. Consider the tale of the mountain traveler who came upon an ancient crossroads. 3 paths stretched before him, one leading through a dark forest, another scaling steep cliffs, and a third winding through gentle meadows. As he stood contemplating his choice, an aged mystic appeared. "Each path you see," the mystic shared, "leads to a different version of yourself. The forest path may lead to wisdom through challenge, the mountain to achievement through perseverance, the meadow to peace through acceptance. Yet know this: all paths exist simultaneously until you choose one." The universal law of parallel realities teaches that your consciousness is the navigator of these infinite paths. Through your choices, you select which reality becomes your lived experience. Yet the other possibilities remain, shimmering like stars in the cosmic sea of potential. Find a quiet moment and bring to mind a significant choice you've made recently. Close your eyes and see yourself standing at that moment of decision. Now, with the wisdom of the quantum field as your guide, explore the paths not taken. In your journal, describe 3 alternate realities that could have emerged from different choices at that moment. Write with full sensory detail. What would you see, feel, experience in each reality? Note how each path might have shaped a different version of yourself. Speak these words with quiet authority. I walk among infinite realities, each choice a gateway to new possibility. I move with conscious awareness through the quantum field, knowing that all paths exist until I choose my way. Let this contemplation awaken you to the vast array of possibilities that await your choosing in every moment. Chapter 5, Belief. In the mists of ancient times there lived a wise elder who guarded a secret known to few. At the edge of a great valley, he would guide truth-seekers to what appeared to be an endless chasm. Those who approached with doubt saw only the void, but those whose hearts held unwavering faith witnessed a magnificent bridge, shimmering with ethereal light, spanning the seemingly impossible distance. You now stand at a similar threshold, where the quantum field awaits your crossing. The bridge to your desired reality exists in the same way, visible only to those who believe in its presence. This is not mere allegory, but a fundamental law of consciousness that shapes the very fabric of your experience. A pilgrim once journeyed far to reach this sacred place, having heard whispers of its transformative power. Yet when he arrived at the chasm's edge, his mind filled with doubt. "Surely this cannot be," he whispered, his feet frozen at the precipice. For 3 days and nights he remained, torn between his yearning to cross and his disbelief in the possibility. It was only when he released his grip on what he thought possible that the bridge revealed itself, glowing with an inner light that had always been there, waiting for his recognition. The universal law of belief teaches that your convictions form the very structure upon which you cross into new realities. What you deeply believe creates either a bridge or a barrier to the experiences you seek. Your beliefs are not merely thoughts, they are the architectural blueprints of your existence in the quantum field. Take 3 sheets of paper. On the first, write down the beliefs that currently hold you back from crossing into your desired reality. These are the shadows that obscure your bridge. On the second sheet, write the new beliefs that would support your crossing. Let these be bold declarations of what you know is possible in the quantum field. On the third sheet, create a sacred decree of transformation. For each limiting belief from the first page, write, "I release the belief that old belief and embrace the truth that new belief." Speak each decree aloud 3 times, feeling the vibration of your words reshape the quantum field around you. Let each declaration be a step upon your bridge of transformation. Complete this practice in solitude, allowing the power of your new beliefs to anchor firmly in your consciousness. The bridge to your desired reality strengthens with every belief you transform. Chapter 6: The Language of Vibration. In a hidden temple among ancient mountains, a harpist sat before an instrument unlike any other. Its strings, crafted from materials unknown to modern craftsmen, stretched across a frame that seemed to shimmer between dimensions. As she touched each string, something extraordinary occurred. Worlds shifted, realities merged and separated, and the very fabric of existence danced to her melody. You, too, possess such an instrument, your own energetic being. Like the mystical harp, your energy resonates with infinite possibilities in the quantum field. Each thought, emotion, and intention creates a unique vibration that draws you into alignment with specific realities. The universal law of vibration reveals that everything in existence, from the smallest particle to the vastmost galaxy, pulses with its own frequency. Your current reality mirrors the predominant frequency you maintain. When you elevate your vibration through joy, gratitude, and love, you naturally align with realities that match these higher frequencies. In the valleys below the temple dwelt a master craftsman who worked with tuning forks of pure crystal. One day, as chaos erupted in the village square, with merchants arguing, animals creating discord, and children crying, he simply struck his tuning fork. The pure tone rang out, and gradually, all surrounding sounds aligned with its harmony. Peace descended as if by magic, yet it was simply the law of resonance at work. This wisdom speaks directly to your journey. Like the tuning fork, your elevated vibration has the power to transform discord into harmony. When you maintain a high frequency, you become a living instrument of transformation, naturally drawing experiences that match your elevated state. Find a quiet space where you can be undisturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, as if a golden thread draws you upward toward the infinite. Begin by taking 3 deep breaths, each one slower and more intentional than the last. With each inhale, imagine drawing in pure, golden light. With each exhale, release any energy that no longer serves your highest good. Now, silently intone this ancient mantra 3 times. I am light, I am harmony, I am peace. As you speak these words internally, feel their vibration resonating through every cell of your being. Let each repetition raise your frequency higher, like a celestial harp string being tuned to perfection. Continue breathing deeply while holding the intention of elevation. Feel yourself becoming lighter, brighter, more aligned with the highest possibilities available to you in the quantum field. Maintain this practice for at least 5 minutes, allowing your entire being to attune to these higher frequencies. Your energy field will retain this elevated state, naturally drawing you into realities that match your new vibration. Chapter 7: The Role of Imagination in Quantum Reality. In the depths of a tranquil garden, a young soul discovered something extraordinary within their quiet contemplation, a shimmering map that appeared not on parchment, but within the canvas of their mind. As they focused upon this ethereal chart, golden threads of possibility wove themselves into pathways, each leading to treasures beyond mortal understanding. You possess this same divine gift of imagination, a sacred tool bestowed by the universe to chart your course through the quantum field. Within your mind's eye lies the power to envision and thereby create the reality you desire. This ability is not mere fancy, but rather the very mechanism through which the universe manifests your deepest aspirations. The ancient masters understood that imagination serves as the bridge between thought and form. When you close your eyes and picture your desired reality with crystal clarity, you activate specific frequencies within the quantum field that begin orchestrating that reality's emergence. Along the dusty roads of an old kingdom traveled a merchant who proudly proclaimed his disbelief in maps. "I trust only what my eyes can see," he would declare, choosing instead to wander aimlessly. Years passed as he circled the same territories, never discovering the abundant lands that lay just beyond the horizon. His tale serves as a reminder of how limiting ourselves to only the visible world keeps us bound to familiar shores. Your imagination is the compass that guides you beyond these known territories. Through it, you can explore the infinite possibilities that exist within the quantum field, selecting and drawing forth the reality that resonates most deeply with your soul's purpose. Find a peaceful sanctuary where you can journey inward undisturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to carry you deeper into a state of relaxed awareness. Envision before you a blank canvas of pure potential. As you focus your attention, watch as golden light begins to trace lines across its surface, forming a map of your ideal life. See each detail emerging with perfect clarity: your desired home, relationships, achievements, and state of being. Notice how this map feels alive, pulsing with the energy of possibility. Each landmark represents a manifestation point where your desired reality intersects with your current path. Speak these words of power silently. "I am the cartographer of my destiny. Through my divine imagination, I chart the course to my highest good." Allow yourself to step into this map, feeling it merge with your being. Experience the reality it represents as if it exists now, for in the quantum field, it already does. Maintain this visualization for several minutes, anchoring every detail in your consciousness. Know that this map now serves as a blueprint, guiding the universal forces to manifest your chosen path. Chapter 8: The Portal of the Present Moment. In the heart of an ancient temple stood a mysterious door, its surface shifting like moonlight on water. A weary traveler approached, seeking passage to other realities. The wise gatekeeper, watching from nearby, spoke words that would echo through time. Many seek distant doors, yet the only portal to infinite possibility stands before you always, the eternal now. You too stand before this sacred doorway in every moment. The quantum field knows neither past nor future. It exists in the eternal present, waiting for your conscious engagement. This truth, preserved through ages, reveals that manifestation occurs not in some distant tomorrow, but in the immediacy of now. Within a forgotten valley lived a clockmaker who spent his days attempting to perfect the past. His workshop overflowed with timepieces frozen at moments long gone, his greatest triumph, his deepest loss, his sweetest memory. Though his skill was remarkable, his creations could never turn back time's wheel. Year after year, he remained trapped in yesterday's shadows, while life's river flowed endlessly onward. The universe speaks through the language of now. When you attempt to create from past regrets or future anxieties, you scatter your power across time's illusion. Only in the present moment can you access the quantum field's infinite potential. This is why masters throughout history have emphasized presence as the foundation of manifestation. Find a quiet space where you can remain undisturbed. Settle into a comfortable position, allowing your body to become still like a mountain lake. Begin by focusing on your breath, the eternal dance between being and becoming. Feel the air entering and leaving your body, each breath a reminder that life exists only in this moment. As thoughts arise about past or future, Observe them passing like clouds across the sky of your awareness. Return always to the anchor of your breath, to the truth of now. Speak these words of power. In this eternal moment, I access all possibility. Through the doorway of now, I step into infinite potential. Let your awareness expand to embrace the fullness of the present moment, the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, the space that holds all experience. Remain in this state of presence for several minutes, recognizing that this moment contains all the power you need to shape your reality. Chapter 9: Faith in the Unseen Dimensions. In a village by the shores of time, there lived a fisherman whose nets seemed to catch nothing but empty waters. Day after day he cast his net into a sea that appeared barren to all who watched. Yet his eyes held a mysterious gleam, for he knew what others could not see. Beneath the surface swam abundance beyond measure. You, like this fisherman, stand at the edge of an invisible ocean. The quantum field surrounds you, teeming with unlimited possibility, though your physical eyes may perceive only empty space. Trust, above all else, becomes your most precious asset in this unseen realm. Within the depths of earth, a seed begins its journey in perfect darkness. It knows not the sun that will warm its leaves, nor sees the flower it shall become. Yet encoded in its very being lies an unwavering faith in the process of growth. Through the blackness of soil, it reaches upward, guided by forces invisible to human eyes. The universe operates through subtle energies that often escape ordinary perception. Just as radio waves carry music through seemingly empty air, the quantum field carries the frequencies of your desires toward manifestation. Your role is not to understand every aspect of this mystical process, but to maintain unwavering faith in its perfect operation. When you plant a seed of intention in the quantum field, trust that unseen forces are already at work. The same power that guides planets in their orbits and transforms caterpillars into butterflies is orchestrating the fulfillment of your desires. Your faith becomes the bridge between the visible and invisible realms. Sacred insight. Faith is not blind hope, but recognition of the invisible laws that govern all creation. Your journey through the quantum realm requires trust in what cannot be seen with physical eyes. Like the fisherman who casts his net with certainty, or the seed that grows in darkness, you must nurture faith in the unseen processes that shape reality. Find a peaceful space where you can be alone with your thoughts. Close your eyes and place your hands over your heart center. Speak these words of power with complete conviction. I trust in the invisible forces that guide my path. The quantum field responds perfectly to my intentions. Though I cannot see the process, I know my desires are manifesting now. Just as a seed grows in darkness, my dreams unfold in divine timing. I am one with the infinite intelligence that orchestrates all creation. Repeat this affirmation 3 times, allowing each word to resonate deeply within your being. Feel the truth of these statements in every cell of your body. Chapter 10. Awakening to your quantum nature. In the heart of an ancient temple where wisdom echoes through stone corridors, a sage presents a simple mirror to one who has journeyed far in search of truth. Behold, speaks the sage, the gateway to all dimensions lies not in distant lands but in the reflection before you. You stand now at this same threshold of understanding. The mirror you seek is not of glass and silver, but the pure awareness of your own consciousness. Within you dwells a being of infinite potential, existing simultaneously across all dimensions of reality. Just as light fragments through a crystal into countless beams, your consciousness extends through the quantum field, touching every possible version of existence. You are not bound by the limitations of one reality. You are a quantum being capable of shifting between infinite states of being. In a forgotten valley, a phoenix lies dormant in ash and shadow. To mortal eyes, it appears lifeless, finished. Yet within those very ashes stirs the power of rebirth. In one magnificent moment, the phoenix awakens to its true nature, rising in flames of golden light to claim its destiny. You too contain this power of transformation. The ashes of old beliefs, old limitations, and old identities serve not as an ending, but as the fertile ground from which your quantum self emerges. Every moment holds the potential for rebirth, for stepping into a new dimension of being. Sacred insight. You are not a singular being moving through one reality, but a quantum consciousness experiencing infinite possibilities simultaneously. The mirror the sage offers reflects not just your current form, but the vast spectrum of your potential. In recognizing yourself as a quantum being, you reclaim the power to shift between these infinite versions of yourself at will. Sit before a mirror in complete stillness. Allow your gaze to soften as you look into your own eyes. Speak these words with quiet authority. I am a being of infinite potential, moving through dimensions at will. Every possibility exists within me. I choose now to embrace my quantum nature. I am the creator of my reality. All dimensions respond to my conscious choice. I am one with the infinite field of creation. Maintain eye contact with your reflection as you repeat these words 3 times. Feel each statement resonating through every cell of your being, awakening the quantum consciousness that has always existed within you. Part 2, Mastering the Quantum Shift. Chapter 11, Anchoring Quantum Intentions. In the depths of a vast ocean, where ancient wisdom mingles with the eternal tides, a seasoned sailor stands at the helm of his vessel. The waters churn with untamed power, yet his weathered hands grasp a sacred anchor, its surface etched with symbols of power passed down through generations. With unwavering faith, he lowers this mystical tool into the depths, and as it descends, the turbulent waters grow still. Through the mists of time, this truth has remained constant. Just as the sacred anchor holds firm against the storm's fury, your quantum intentions serve as steadfast points of manifestation in the infinite sea of possibility. When you cast your intention into the quantum field with absolute clarity, you create an unshakable foundation from which your desired reality can emerge. In a distant mountain sanctuary, a sculptor stands before an imposing block of marble. Others see only rough stone, but in his mind's eye, he perceives the masterpiece waiting to be freed. With each precise strike of his chisel, guided by his unwavering vision, the excess falls away. Through patient dedication, the formless takes shape, transforming into the very image he held within his consciousness. So too must your intentions be carved with such precision. The quantum field, like the marble block, contains every possible form, waiting for your focused intention to reveal it. When you set an intention with crystalline clarity, you chisel away all that does not serve your vision, allowing your desired reality to emerge from the infinite potential. Sacred insight. Your intentions are the sacred anchors that hold steady your chosen reality amidst the endless sea of possibility. The sailor's anchor and sculptor's vision remind you that manifestation requires both stability and clarity. Your intention must be specific enough to hold firm, yet open enough to allow the quantum field to orchestrate the perfect unfolding of your desire. Find a quiet space where you can connect deeply with your inner wisdom. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to settle you more firmly into the present moment. On a piece of paper, inscribe your intention using these ancient guidelines. Begin by stating your desire in the present tense as if it already exists. Let your words resonate with the feeling of your desire fulfilled. Infuse each word with the energy of certainty and gratitude. Write with such clarity that any being in any dimension would understand exactly what you seek to manifest. Speak your written intention aloud 3 times, feeling the vibration of each word creating ripples through the quantum field. Hold the paper to your heart, allowing your intention to merge with your very essence. Finally, place this sacred declaration somewhere you can see it daily, letting it serve as a constant reminder of the reality you are anchoring into existence. Chapter 12. Emotions as Vibrational Catalysts. In the heart of an ancient village, a blacksmith stands before his forge, his knowing eyes reflecting the dancing flames. Each morning he kindles the sacred fire, understanding that within its heat lies the power of transformation. As he works the raw metal with practiced hands, the material begins to glow, becoming malleable, ready to be shaped into something of great purpose. The universal laws whisper this timeless truth. Your emotions serve as the transformative fire of creation. Just as the blacksmith's forge transforms raw metal into objects of power, your emotional energy transforms mere thoughts into manifest reality. When you fuel your intentions with the heat of authentic feeling, you accelerate their journey from possibility to actuality in the quantum field. In a distant temple, a musician sits before an ancient instrument, its strings fallen out of harmony. Though his fingers move with skill across the strings, the sounds emerge discordant and strained. No matter how precise his technique, without proper tuning, the music cannot flow as intended. So it is with your emotional state. When your feelings are misaligned, when doubt clouds your joy or fear dampens your faith, your creative energy becomes like that untuned instrument. Your intentions, no matter how clearly formed, cannot manifest their full potential through discordant emotions. Sacred insight. Your emotions are the sacred flame that transforms intention into reality. These tales illuminate a fundamental truth about your journey through the quantum field. Just as the blacksmith's fire must reach the perfect temperature to forge steel, your emotional energy must rise to the appropriate frequency to manifest your desires. When you align your feelings with your intentions, you create an unstoppable force of transformation. Find a peaceful space where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, each one drawing you deeper into your inner sanctuary. Now, bring to mind a moment of pure joy, perhaps the embrace of a loved one, the achievement of a cherished goal, or the simple beauty of a sunrise. Let this memory fill your entire being. Feel how gratitude blooms in your heart, spreading warmth through your chest. Allow love to rise within you like a gentle flame, growing stronger with each breath. Experience how these elevated emotions lift your energy, making you feel lighter, more powerful. As these feelings intensify, imagine them as golden lights surrounding you, creating a field of pure creative energy. In this heightened state, hold your intention in your mind, letting it bathe in the amplifying power of your emotional fire. Remain in this space of elevated emotion for several minutes, knowing that you are charging your intentions with the transformative power of the quantum field. Chapter 13. The Quantum Jump Method. In the hidden chambers of an ancient temple, a mystic elder moves with fluid grace, each step precise and purposeful. As moonlight streams through crystalline windows, Her movements trace invisible patterns that mirror the celestial dance above. This sacred choreography, passed down through countless generations, holds the key to traversing the quantum realms. Through time immemorial, those who mastered this art understood that movement, breath, and intention form the trinity of transformation. Just as the stars above follow their ordained paths, so too must you follow specific steps to navigate between realities. In a humble workshop among flowering gardens, a potter sits before his wheel. His hands know the ancient wisdom that creation follows a precise sequence. First, he centers the clay, establishing perfect balance. Then, with practiced movements, he opens the center, creating space for possibility. Finally, through careful pressure and guided motion, he draws the vessel up from formless potential into manifest reality. The universal laws reveal that quantum jumping follows this same sacred pattern. Your journey begins with centering, finding stillness in the present moment. From this space of perfect balance, you open to the field of infinite possibility. Through focused intention and aligned action, you draw your desired reality into form. The steps of this quantum dance are both simple and profound. First, enter the silence. Like the potter centering his clay, you must find your still point, the quiet space where all possibilities exist. Second, awaken the breath. The ancient ones knew that breath bridges worlds. Through conscious breathing, you raise your vibration to match your chosen reality. Third, envision with crystal clarity. See your desired reality not as a distant dream, but as a living truth unfolding now. Feel it with every sense, as if you already walk within it. Fourth, release attachment. Like the mystic's flowing movements, let go of rigid expectations. Trust in the wisdom of the quantum field to orchestrate the perfect path. Fifth, step through the threshold. Make a decisive movement, physical, mental, or energetic, that symbolizes your shift into the new reality. These steps form the foundation of quantum jumping, a practice as old as consciousness itself. When performed with reverence and precision, they open doorways between worlds, allowing you to step into the reality you choose. Sacred insight. The dance between worlds requires both precise movement and perfect trust. In your own life, these steps become the bridge between where you stand and where you wish to be. Whether seeking abundance, love, healing, or wisdom, this sacred sequence guides your quantum journey. Chapter 14. Overcoming Dimensional Resistance. In the mists of dawn, a traveler stands before an ancient stone bridge spanning a deep ravine. Though the path lies clear before them, each step forward meets an inexplicable resistance, as if invisible chains hold them in place. Their feet remain bound to familiar ground, even as their heart yearns to cross into the unknown expanse beyond. The wisdom of ages speaks of these unseen bonds, the chains forged not of metal, but of thought and emotion. Each link represents a fear you carry, a doubt that whispers impossible, a belief that says not for you. These self-created barriers hold more power than any physical restraint, for they exist in the quantum field where reality takes shape. In a distant forest, a magnificent golden cage stands with its door wide open. Inside, a bird with wings of iridescent light perches, refusing to embrace the freedom before it. Though no bars restrict its movement, the bird remains captive to the familiar confines of its prison. The cage exists now only in the bird's mind, yet this phantom barrier proves as effective as steel. You too may find yourself held by such invisible restraints. Your quantum jumps meet resistance not from external forces, but from the deep-seated patterns within. Each time you approach the threshold of transformation, These hidden tethers pull you back to familiar shores. The universal laws reveal that resistance manifests as physical sensation, a tightness in your chest, a heaviness in your limbs, a knot in your stomach. These bodily signals point to the quantum chains that bind you. Yet just as these bonds were forged in consciousness, so too can they be dissolved through awareness. To release these chains, you must first acknowledge their presence without judgment. Feel their weight, their texture, their hold upon your being. Then, with gentle attention, examine the fears and doubts they represent. Each chain dissolves in the light of conscious awareness, freeing you to step into new realities. Sacred insight. Your bonds exist only in mind and memory. In recognizing them, you begin to break free. These invisible restraints reflect the stories you tell yourself about what is possible. Like the bird in the golden cage, you may remain tethered to old limitations even when the path to freedom lies open before you. Yet the power to release these bonds rests within your own consciousness. Take sacred time in solitude with your journal. Draw a circle on the page, representing your current reality. Outside the circle, write your desired quantum shift. Now, with unflinching honesty, explore what holds you back. What fear or doubt creates resistance? Write it down, feeling its weight and influence. Then beneath it, write, "I now release this limitation and step into freedom." Close your eyes. Visualize these bonds dissolving and feel the lightness of being unbound. Complete this ritual by drawing a line through the limitation, symbolizing your choice to break free. Chapter 15. The Power of Quantum Visualization. In the depths of an ancient temple, a dreamer stumbles upon a luminous crystal, its facets gleaming with an inner light. As they hold it in their palms, the crystal awakens, projecting scenes of stunning clarity, not of the past, but of possibilities yet to unfold. Within its depths, they witness themselves living the life they've only dared to imagine, each detail so vivid it feels more real than their present moment. The quantum field responds not to vague wishes, but to crystal-clear visions infused with the full spectrum of sensory experience. When you imagine your desired reality with such precision that you can touch it, taste it, and feel it in your bones, you create a vibrational blueprint that the universe recognizes and mirrors back to you. Picture an archer standing before a target, blindfolded and uncertain. Though their bow is strong and their arrows true, each shot falls wide of the mark. Without clear sight of their goal, even the most skilled archer cannot hit their target. So too must you remove the blindfold of unclear intention to manifest your desires. The universal laws teach that visualization is not mere daydreaming. It is the sacred act of programming the quantum field. When you engage all your senses in creating your mental picture, you generate a powerful electromagnetic signature that attracts corresponding circumstances and events. Your brain cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a physical one. As you immerse yourself in the detailed vision of your desired reality, your body begins to produce the same chemicals and neural patterns as if that reality were already manifest. This biological alignment accelerates the materialization of your vision. Sacred insight. The clarity of your inner vision determines the speed and precision of its outer manifestation. This truth echoes across time. Those who achieve remarkable transformations are those who first perfect their inner sight. Like the crystal that projects futures with startling clarity, your mind holds the power to create vivid blueprints that the quantum field faithfully reproduces. Find a quiet space where you will remain undisturbed. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths to center yourself. Now begin creating your mental movie of living in your desired reality. See yourself moving through this new life with pristine detail. What are you wearing? How does the air feel on your skin? What sounds surround you? What aromas fill the air? Let each sense fully engage with your vision. Feel the emotions that arise as you live this reality. The joy, the satisfaction, the peace. Allow these feelings to flow through your body, anchoring the experience in your cells. Maintain this vivid scene for several minutes, fully inhabiting this version of yourself. When ready, slowly open your eyes while holding the feeling of this reality in your heart. Write down every detail you experienced, creating a sensory-rich record of your vision. Return to this practice daily, adding new layers of detail each time until your desired reality feels as familiar as your present circumstances. Chapter 16. Recognizing Dimensional Signs. In the mists of dawn, a seeker wandered through an ancient forest, their path illuminated by stones that pulsed with an otherworldly light. Each stone, when approached, brightened as if acknowledging their presence, creating a luminous trail through the darkness. Following these sacred markers, they discovered a sanctuary hidden within a grove of towering trees, its entrance marked by symbols that seemed to whisper ancient truths. The universe speaks to you through signs and synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that appear precisely when needed. These divine markers illuminate your path, confirming your alignment with the quantum field and guiding you toward your chosen reality. Like the glowing stones, they appear when you are ready to receive their wisdom. A traveler once journeyed through distant lands, searching for a legendary city. Road signs marked the way, yet consumed by doubt, they dismissed these markers as mere coincidence. Days turned to weeks as they wandered in circles, the very destination they sought remaining just beyond reach. The city's gates stood within view, yet their refusal to trust the signs left them lost in uncertainty. The quantum field constantly communicates through the language of synchronicity. When you notice recurring numbers, hear the same message from different sources, or experience timely encounters that feel significant, you are receiving confirmation of your energetic alignment. These signs serve as bridges between your current reality and the one you are manifesting. Trust emerges through awareness. As you attune yourself to these subtle messages, their meaning becomes clearer. Each synchronicity offers guidance, validation, or gentle course correction. They are the universe's way of saying, yes, continue on this path, or pause and realign. Sacred insight. Synchronicities are the quantum field's confirmation that you are in harmony with your chosen reality. These divine signals appear most clearly when you maintain awareness of their presence. Like a radio must be tuned to receive specific frequencies, your consciousness must be attuned to recognize these meaningful patterns in your daily life. Begin each morning by setting an intention to notice synchronicities throughout your day. Carry a small notebook or use your phone to record each meaningful coincidence, sign, or pattern you observe. Note the time it occurred, the nature of the synchronicity, and your immediate intuitive interpretation of its meaning. At day's end, review your recordings. Reflect on how these signs relate to your current path and desires. What guidance do they offer? How do they confirm or redirect your course? Let this practice deepen your trust in the universe's subtle language of alignment. Through consistent awareness and documentation, you strengthen your ability to read these sacred signs, allowing them to guide you more precisely toward your manifesting reality. Chapter 17. Neuroscience of Manifestation. In a chamber lit by flickering candlelight, a scientist pored over ancient scrolls covered in mysterious symbols. As she decoded each line, her hands trembled with recognition. These weren't mere philosophical musings, but precise instructions for harnessing the mind's innate power to shape reality. You stand at the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern science, where timeless truths merge with contemporary understanding. The scrolls speak of what we now know as neural plasticity, your brain's remarkable ability to forge new pathways and transform itself through focused intention and practice. Picture an artist who returns each day to paint the same landscape, never varying his technique or perspective. Though his hands move, his mind remains fixed in familiar patterns. Like this artist, many move through life recreating the same reality, unaware that they hold the power to paint new visions into existence. Your reticular activating system acts as a sacred filter, drawing your attention to experiences that align with your dominant thoughts and beliefs. When you consciously direct this system through intentional focus, you begin noticing opportunities and possibilities previously hidden from view. Yet the true power lies in the harmony between mind and heart. The ancient texts describe what science now calls heart-brain coherence, a state of profound alignment where these two centers of consciousness work as one. When your thoughts and emotions synchronize in this sacred dance, you activate your natural manifestation abilities. Through this coherence, you create new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Each focused thought, backed by the heart's electromagnetic field, strengthens these pathways until they become your default way of being. Sacred insight. The union of heart and mind creates the alchemical power to transform thought into reality. This wisdom calls you to recognize your brain's infinite capacity for renewal and your heart's role in this sacred process. Through conscious practice, you can rewire your neural pathways to align with the reality you wish to create. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Place one hand over your heart and begin breathing slowly and deeply into this center. With each breath, feel the rhythm of your heartbeat creating a peaceful, coherent state. As your breath stabilizes, silently repeat this affirmation. My mind and heart unite in perfect harmony, creating the reality I choose. Continue this practice for several minutes, allowing the coherence between your heart and mind to deepen with each cycle of breath. Chapter 18. Quantum Alignment Practices. In the first light of dawn, a keeper of ancient wisdom tends to a sacred flame, performing rituals passed down through countless generations. This eternal flame represents the divine spark within you, requiring daily nurturing to illuminate your path. The mysteries of manifestation lie not in occasional grand gestures, but in the sacred rhythms of daily practice. Just as a farmer rises with the sun to tend their fields, your alignment with the quantum field demands consistent cultivation through time-honored rituals. These practices, handed down through the ages, serve as bridges between your current reality and the infinite possibilities that await. Through them, you maintain the delicate harmony between mind, body, and spirit necessary for quantum manifestation. Consider the farmer who understands that each day of attention shapes the eventual harvest. Some mornings, the soil appears unchanged, yet beneath the surface, miraculous transformations unfold. Your daily practices work in much the same way, invisible forces responding to your faithful dedication. These rituals form a trinity of power. Affirmations speak your truth into existence, gratitude opens the channels of abundance, and visualization plants the seeds of tomorrow's reality. When performed with reverence, these practices transcend mere routine, becoming ceremonies of transformation. Sacred insight. Daily ritual is the bridge between intention and manifestation. Through consistent practice, you forge an unshakable connection with the quantum field. Each morning becomes a sacred opportunity to align your energy with your highest vision. As the sun rises, create a sacred space for your morning ceremony. Begin with 3 deep breaths to center yourself. First, speak your chosen affirmations aloud 3 times, feeling their truth resonate in your being. Next, close your eyes and spend 5 minutes visualizing yourself living as your highest self, experiencing your desired reality with all your senses. Finally, write 3 specific things you're grateful for, focusing on the feeling of appreciation as you write. Complete this trinity of practices daily, treating each component as a sacred act of creation. Chapter 19, Manifestation Meets Action. In the heart of an ancient temple, a master craftsman kneels before a block of raw stone. His hands, weathered by time and dedication, trace invisible patterns in the air before touching chisel to stone. With each strike, guided by inner vision, he releases the form trapped within. The quantum field responds not just to thoughts and intentions, but to the sacred dance of action. When you align your physical movements with your spiritual vision, you become a living bridge between the unseen and the manifest world. The craftsman's chisel represents your committed action, the tool that transforms ethereal dreams into tangible reality. Through the ages, masters have taught that manifestation requires both the breath of spirit and the touch of hand. Your intentions plant seeds in the quantum field, but your actions water them into existence. Each step you take creates ripples through the dimensions, solidifying your chosen reality. In a distant kingdom, there lived a ruler blessed with grand visions. Night after night, he dreamed of a magnificent castle reaching toward the heavens. In his mind's eye, he saw every tower, every arch, every intricate detail. Yet as the seasons turned, no foundation was laid, no stone was placed. His vision, though perfect, remained trapped in the realm of dreams, for he believed that intention alone would manifest his desire. The universe speaks through action. When you move in harmony with your intentions, you demonstrate trust in the quantum process. Like the craftsman who sees the finished sculpture within the stone, you must chip away at what is not aligned with your vision. Sacred insight. Action anchors intention into physical reality. Your journey through the quantum field requires both the wings of vision and the feet of action. As you step forward, the universe mirrors your movement, transforming potential into experience. Each action, however small, sends waves through the quantum field, attracting corresponding energies and opportunities. Choose one quantum intention close to your heart. In sacred silence, connect with its energy. Now write this intention at the top of a page. Below it, inscribe 3 immediate actions you will take, each one a step toward manifestation. Let these actions be specific and achievable within the next day. As you write each one, feel the power of your commitment flowing through your hand. Complete each action with the same reverence the craftsman brings to his stone, knowing that each movement shapes your reality. Chapter 20. The Patience Paradox. In a hidden mountain monastery, a monk kneels before freshly turned earth, holding a single seed in his weathered palm. This seed, passed down through generations of wisdom keepers, holds within it the potential for extraordinary beauty. With reverent care, he plants it in the soil, knowing that its blooming will follow divine timing, not human desire. The ways of the universe flow like a great river, carrying your manifestations toward you in perfect sequence. Just as the seed requires darkness before light, moisture before growth, your desires unfold according to cosmic law. Trust in this process becomes your greatest ally. Yet here lies one of life's deepest mysteries, the balance between unwavering faith and complete detachment. When you plant your intentions in the quantum field, you must nurture them with belief while releasing all attachment to how and when they manifest. In a distant valley there lived a gardener consumed by impatience. Each day he would plant seeds, only to dig them up hours later to check their progress. His garden remained barren, for he could not trust the unseen forces at work beneath the soil. His actions, born of doubt, disrupted the very growth he sought to witness. The quantum field operates through natural laws that cannot be rushed or forced. Like the monk who understands that each seed contains its own perfect timing, you must learn to trust in the invisible processes that transform possibility into reality. Your role is not to control the timing, but to maintain the fertile conditions of faith and acceptance. Sacred insight. Patience is not waiting, but trusting in divine timing. Your quantum journey requires a delicate balance, the strength to hold your vision steady and the wisdom to release control of its unfolding. When you trust in the process while remaining detached from outcomes, you create space for miracles to manifest in ways far greater than your limited perspective could imagine. Find a quiet space where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and bring to mind something you're currently manifesting. Feel the anticipation, the desire for its arrival. Now, consciously shift your attention to trust itself. Let your breath deepen as you imagine being held in the perfect timing of the universe. With each inhale, draw in complete trust. With each exhale, release all need to control the when or how. Remain in this space of surrender for several minutes, allowing patience to bloom naturally from your deep trust in the process. End by placing your hand over your heart and affirming, "I trust in divine timing. All unfolds in perfect sequence." Part 3. Mastery of Quantum Reality. Chapter 21. Living as your future self now. In a village among ancient hills, a humble farmer discovered a tarnished crown hidden beneath generations of dust. Without ceremony or permission, he lifted it to his head, feeling its weight settle upon his brow. In that moment, he chose not to wait for others to recognize his sovereignty. He claimed it within himself. The quantum field responds not to your future intentions, but to who you are being in this moment. When you step into the energy of your desired reality now, you create a powerful resonance that attracts its physical manifestation. Like the farmer who wore the crown before his coronation, you must embody your future self today. Yet so many remain trapped in waiting, like the bird who sees its wings as mere decorations. On a branch high above the forest floor, this creature of flight refused to spread its wings, convinced it needed more preparation, more validation, more time. "When I am ready," it would say, "then I shall fly." But readiness comes through action, not contemplation. You are not separate from your desired reality. You are its source. Every thought, emotion, and action either aligns with or diverges from the self you wish to become. The quantum field knows no distinction between rehearsal and performance. It responds to your current state of being, not your intentions for tomorrow. Sacred insight. Your future self exists now through your present choices. Each moment offers an opportunity to step into the energy of who you are becoming. When you align your current self with your desired reality, you collapse time and bring manifestation into the now. The crown you seek is already yours. You need only choose to wear it. Find a quiet moment at the start of your day. Close your eyes and connect with the version of you who has already achieved your deepest desires. Notice how this future self moves, speaks, and makes decisions. What daily habits do they maintain? What choices do they make? Select 3 small actions that this future version of you would take today. Perhaps they begin the morning with meditation, speak with quiet confidence, or maintain impeccable self-care. Choose actions that feel authentic yet slightly beyond your current comfort zone. Throughout your day, pause periodically to ask, how would my future self approach this moment? Then align your actions with that higher vision. Remember, you are not pretending. You are practicing the art of being who you truly are. Chapter 22. The Flow of Infinite Abundance. High in the mountains, where ancient wisdom whispers through the pines, a stream flows endlessly from an unseen source. Its waters cascade down rocky slopes, bringing life to everything they touch, nourishing flowers on its banks, quenching the thirst of woodland creatures and feeding the roots of towering trees. The stream never questions if it will run dry. It simply flows, trusting in its eternal source. Like this stream, abundance flows naturally when you align with the quantum field. It is not something to be chased or captured, but a state of being to embody. The universe operates on principles of infinite expansion, continuously creating and giving without reservation or fear of depletion. Yet many walk the path of the mountain miser, whose tale serves as a warning. This wealthy man lived alone in a golden house, hoarding coins in iron chests. Though his wealth grew, his life remained barren. No gardens flourished on his land, no friends crossed his threshold, and no joy brightened his days. In clutching so tightly to what he had, he blocked the natural flow of abundance that sought to enrich his life. The quantum field mirrors your relationship with abundance. When you approach life with an open heart, trusting in the infinite nature of the universe, prosperity flows naturally. But when you operate from fear and scarcity, clutching tightly to what you have, you create resistance that blocks this flow. Sacred insight. Abundance flows not from what you gather, but from what you allow to move through you. Your experience of abundance begins with recognition of what already exists in your life. Like the stream that flows freely, giving and receiving in perfect balance, you too must learn to participate in this cosmic dance of exchange. Every expression of gratitude opens another channel for abundance to flow. The universe responds to your energy, not your words. When you vibrate at the frequency of abundance, appreciating what you have while remaining open to receiving more, you align with the natural state of infinite prosperity. This alignment transforms your reality from one of limitation to one of unlimited potential. Find a quiet space where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and bring to mind 3 areas of your life where abundance already exists. Perhaps it's in the air you breathe, the ideas that flow through your mind, or the love you share with others. For each area, speak aloud. I am grateful for the abundance of, name the blessing, and I open myself to receive even more. Next, place your hands palms up on your lap, symbolizing your willingness to both give and receive. Breathe deeply and affirm, I am one with the infinite flow of universal abundance. Like the eternal stream, prosperity flows naturally through my life. I trust in the endless source of all good things. Chapter 23. Healing through dimensional shifts. In the heart of an ancient temple garden, a wise healer tended to those who sought restoration. Unlike other healers who focused solely on physical symptoms, this one possessed a remarkable gift: the ability to perceive the radiant, whole, and perfect version of each person who came before them. Through this sacred sight, the healer could see beyond present limitations to glimpse the divine blueprint of perfect health that existed within all beings. When you align with the quantum field, you access this same ability, to see beyond current circumstances. Like the healer in the temple garden, you can learn to perceive and connect with your most vibrant, healthy self that exists in parallel realities. This version of you embodies perfect wholeness, physically, emotionally, and spiritually aligned with your highest potential. Consider the tale of the master craftsman and the cracked vase. A precious vessel, once perfect, had developed a deep fissure that leaked water and marred its beauty. Rather than seeing only the damage, the craftsman held a vision of the vase in its original pristine state. As he worked with reverence and certainty, his hands guided by this unwavering image, the vessel was restored not just to its former glory, but to an even more magnificent form. Your body, mind, and spirit operate by similar principles. Within the quantum field exists a version of you in perfect health and vitality. By holding this vision and aligning your energy with this reality, you initiate a process of restoration that transcends conventional healing. Sacred insight. Perfect health exists as a quantum potential, waiting to be claimed through conscious alignment. You are not bound by current conditions or past patterns. Just as the craftsman saw beyond the crack to perceive perfection, you can see beyond any present limitation to connect with your most vibrant self. This is not mere visualization, it is quantum alignment with an existing reality where perfect health is your natural state. Find a peaceful space and settle into a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, cleansing breaths. With each exhale, release any tension or resistance in your body. Now, imagine stepping into a sphere of pure golden light. This is the quantum field of infinite potential. Within this field, see yourself in your most radiant state of health. Notice how your body feels strong and vital, your mind clear and peaceful, your spirit bright and expansive. Feel the energy of perfect wellness flowing through every cell. This is not a future possibility. It is a present reality you are choosing to align with. Breathe deeply into this vision, affirming, I am whole, I am healthy, I am aligned with my perfect state of being. As I choose this reality, every cell in my body awakens to its highest potential. Chapter 24. Harmonizing Relationships Through Quantum Energy. In a monastery perched high in the mountains, there stood 2 ancient bells, each cast from precious metals centuries ago. A sage often shared the tale of how these bells, when struck separately, produced beautiful but solitary notes. Yet when rung together with intention, they created a harmony so pure it seemed to touch the heavens themselves. Within the quantum field, your relationships mirror these sacred bells. Each person vibrates with their own unique frequency, yet through conscious alignment, you can create harmonious resonance that elevates both parties to higher states of being. The sage spoke of 2 bells that had grown dusty and fallen out of tune. No matter how they were struck, their sounds clashed and created discord. This continued until a wise monk cleaned one bell with loving care, restoring its pure tone. When this bell rang true, its clear vibration naturally drew the other bell into harmony, their combined sound once again reaching the heavens. So it is with your relationships. When you shift your own energy, through forgiveness, understanding, and love, you create a new vibrational pattern that invites others to resonate at higher frequencies. Yet observe the tale of the merchant couple whose shop fell into chaos. Each blamed the other for their misfortunes, their angry words and actions creating a spiral of increasing discord. Like bells struck with malice, their energies clashed and repelled until the very air around them grew heavy with conflict. This continued until one chose to step back, take a breath, and offer a kind word instead of criticism. This simple shift in energy began to transform their entire dynamic. The quantum field responds to the frequencies you emit. When you consciously choose to vibrate at the frequency of love and understanding, you create a field of harmony that naturally draws others into alignment. Like the bell restored to its pure tone, your shifted energy has the power to transform any relationship. Sacred insight. In the quantum field, one person's conscious shift in energy creates ripples that invite all connections into higher harmony. Your relationships exist as energy patterns within the quantum field. By aligning yourself with the frequency of love, you initiate a transformation that extends far beyond yourself. Sit quietly and center yourself in the present moment. Visualize before you a golden cord of light connecting you to someone with whom you seek greater harmony. See this cord currently vibrating with any discord or misalignment that exists between you. Now imagine your heart as a bell of pure light. With each breath, fill this bell with unconditional love until it begins to ring with a clear, beautiful tone. Feel this loving vibration travel along the golden cord, transforming its energy from discord to harmony. As you hold this vibration, speak silently. I choose to resonate with love and understanding. As I align with harmony, our connection transforms. All that exists between us is love, peace, and mutual respect. Chapter 25. Breaking Free from the Illusion of Limits. In a distant land, there lived a prisoner who had spent decades within the confines of what appeared to be an impenetrable cell. Day after day, he paced the perimeter, his fingers tracing the cold stone walls that marked the boundaries of his existence. Yet one morning, as sunlight streamed through his window differently, he noticed something extraordinary. His hand passed straight through what he had always believed to be solid stone. The walls that had confined him for so long were merely projections of his mind, manifestations of beliefs he had accepted as truth. In that moment of realization, the walls dissolved completely, revealing a vast expanse of possibility that had always existed beyond his self-imposed prison. Within the infinite quantum field, you too may be living within walls that exist only in your mind. These barriers, constructed from past experiences, societal conditioning, and limiting beliefs, appear as solid as stone, yet dissolve the moment you recognize their illusory nature. Consider the tale of the mighty eagle, raised among chickens in a humble farmyard. For years, this majestic bird pecked at seeds and scratched in the dirt, believing itself bound by the same limitations as its earthbound companions. Until one day, witnessing another eagle soaring overhead, something stirred in its ancient memory. In that moment of recognition, the eagle spread its wings and took flight, leaving behind the self-imposed cage of its former existence. The quantum field holds no limitations save those you accept as real. Every barrier you perceive represents not a wall, but a doorway to greater possibility. Your prison may be crafted from thoughts like, I am not worthy, this is impossible, or people like me don't achieve such things. Yet these thoughts are as insubstantial as morning mist before the rising sun of awareness. Sacred insight. The boundaries that appear to limit your potential exist only in the mind that believes in them. The walls you perceive in your life, whether in relationships, career, abundance, or personal growth, are projections of accepted limitations. By questioning these boundaries, you initiate their dissolution. Take your journal and draw a line down the center of a blank page. On the left side, list every limitation you currently perceive in your life. Write them all: the I can't, the I'm not, the it's impossible. Now pause and breathe deeply. Remember the prisoner who discovered his walls were imaginary. Remember the eagle who reclaimed its true nature. On the right side of the page, transform each limitation into an opportunity for growth. where you wrote, "I'm too old to start." Write, "My experience gives me unique wisdom to begin." Where you noted, "I don't have the resources," write, "I have the creativity to find innovative solutions." As you rewrite each limitation, feel the imaginary walls dissolving. Speak each new possibility aloud, allowing its truth to resonate in your being. These are not mere words, but keys unlocking the infinite potential that has always existed within you. Chapter 26, Unshakable Quantum Confidence. In the annals of time there lived a knight whose reputation preceded him across many lands, not because of his strength or skill with a sword, but because of the remarkable armor he wore, a suit that no weapon could pierce, no force could dent. The secret of this armor lay not in its physical construction, but in the unwavering certainty with which the knight wore it. You too possess such armor, the unshakable confidence that emanates from knowing your true power as a creator of reality. Like the knight's protective shell, your certainty creates an energetic field that shapes the quantum realm around you. When you approach each quantum jump with absolute conviction, the universe responds in kind. Your confidence becomes a beacon, drawing forth the reality you seek with magnetic precision. Yet many walk the path of manifestation like a hesitant archer, whose doubt causes the arrow to fall short of its mark. Picture an archer standing before a target, bow drawn. In one instance, doubt clouds their mind. Perhaps the wind is too strong, maybe the distance is too great. The arrow wavers and misses. In another moment, the same archer stands with perfect certainty, seeing only the bullseye, feeling only the inevitability of success. The arrow flies true, finding its mark with unerring accuracy. The quantum field responds not to what you hope for, but to what you know with certainty. When you declare "I am" instead of "I wish," when you move through life with the steady assurance of the knight in his impenetrable armor, reality itself reshapes to match your conviction. Sacred insight. Confidence is not something you acquire. It is the natural state of one who remembers their power as a conscious creator. Your journey through the quantum field mirrors this truth. Each successful manifestation strengthens your confidence, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of empowerment. Like the knight who never questioned his armor's protection, you must cultivate unwavering faith in your ability to shape reality. Stand before a mirror in a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Look deeply into your own eyes. These are the eyes of a conscious creator, a being of infinite potential. Speak these words with growing conviction. I am the architect of my reality. My thoughts shape the quantum field with precision. Every cell of my being vibrates with creative power. I manifest with ease and certainty. The universe responds to my clear intention. I am confident in my ability to create my desired reality. Repeat these affirmations daily, allowing each word to resonate through your being. Feel the truth of them settling into your bones, becoming as natural as breathing. Like the knight's unbreakable armor, let this certainty become your constant companion. Chapter 27, The Collective Quantum Shift. In a distant valley between ancient mountains there dwelt a village where the wisdom of collective harmony had been preserved through countless generations. In times of drought, when the earth grew parched and crops withered, the villagers would gather in the sacred circle at the heart of their community. There, they would raise their voices in a song passed down from their ancestors, a melody that held the power to summon life-giving rain. You stand now at a similar threshold of understanding, where the truth of collective consciousness unfolds before you. Just as each voice in the village's song contributed to the whole, your individual vibration merges with the greater symphony of universal energy. The quantum field knows no separation between the one and the many. When you shift your consciousness to a higher frequency, you create ripples that touch countless lives, like raindrops expanding across still water. This truth becomes evident in the tale of the great chain that once secured the village's bridge across a rushing river. Though forged from the strongest metal, the chain's strength depended on each link maintaining its integrity. When a single link weakened, the entire chain became vulnerable, threatening the safety of all who crossed. So it is with consciousness. Each awakened soul strengthens the collective field, while each person trapped in lower vibrations creates resistance in the greater whole. Your journey of quantum alignment thus serves a purpose far beyond personal transformation. It contributes to the evolution of human consciousness itself. Sacred insight. As you elevate your own vibration, you become a beacon that automatically lifts those around you. When you understand this profound interconnection, personal transformation takes on new meaning. Every quantum jump you make, every reality you align with, sends waves of possibility through the collective field. Like the villagers whose united voices called forth rain, your aligned energy joins with others to manifest greater change. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, allowing your awareness to expand beyond personal boundaries. Visualize yourself as a point of light in a vast web of consciousness. With each breath, see your light growing brighter, purer, more radiant. Now consciously direct this light outward with these intentions. I am a source of positive transformation. My light touches all beings with love and harmony. As I elevate, I lift the collective consciousness. My alignment creates ripples of awakening, and together we rise in unified consciousness, and all is connected, all is one. Let this energy flow freely, knowing that your contribution to the collective field creates lasting change in ways beyond measure. Chapter 28. Reclaiming Your Infinite Nature. High upon a windswept peak where the air grows thin and clouds part like ancient veils, an adventurer reaches the summit only to discover a profound truth. There is always another peak beyond, another horizon to explore. With each step higher, the vista expands, revealing endless mountains stretching into infinity. You too stand at such a threshold of understanding. The limitation you once perceived was but an illusion, like shadows cast by clouds upon the mountainside. Your essence flows eternal, boundless as the cosmos itself, ever expanding through the infinite quantum field. Consider the great river that winds through time immemorial. Its waters surge endlessly from an inexhaustible source, never beginning, never ending, forever renewed. Such is the nature of your creative potential. Each moment brings fresh waters of possibility. Each breath carries new opportunities for expansion. The quantum field responds to this truth of your nature. You are not a finite being having temporary experiences. You are an infinite consciousness expressing itself through countless forms and realities. Like the adventurer who realizes that reaching one peak simply reveals new heights to explore, your journey of creation has no final destination. Sacred insight. Your creative potential is as boundless as the universe itself, limited only by the boundaries of your acceptance of this truth. Within you flows the same creative force that births galaxies and ignites stars. When you align with this understanding, the artificial limits of the mind dissolve like morning mist in the rising sun. Every quantum jump becomes not an isolated event, but part of an eternal dance of creation. Sit in stillness and close your eyes. Breathe deeply as you allow your awareness to expand beyond all perceived limits. Begin this sacred contemplation. First, envision yourself as vast as the cosmos, containing infinite worlds within. Now speak these truths to yourself. I am boundless, eternal, infinite. My creative power knows no limits. Each breath brings new possibilities. I expand forever into greater expressions. All potential exists within me now. Focus on 3 areas of your life where you felt limited. For each one, declare, I release all bounds and embrace infinite potential. Let this awareness of your limitless nature settle into every cell of your being. Chapter 29. The Art of Effortless Creation. In a hidden grove where ancient trees whisper their secrets, a musician sits with her instrument. Her fingers dance across the strings not with effort, but with a grace born of surrender. The melody flows through her like water, each note perfectly placed not through struggle but through allowing. Those who pass by speak of magic, yet she knows a deeper truth. She has simply learned to align with the natural flow of creation. You, like this musician, possess the power to create with such effortless grace. The universe responds not to force but to alignment, not to struggle but to surrender. When you learn to flow with the currents of creation, manifestation becomes as natural as breathing. The quantum field moves with perfect precision, orchestrating countless possibilities with seamless efficiency. Yet so often, like a swimmer fighting against a mighty river, you may find yourself exhausting your energy by forcing outcomes. Witness the tale of such a swimmer who, determined to cross against the current, thrashed and struggled until exhaustion nearly claimed them. Only when they surrendered and allowed the river's flow to guide them did they reach their destination with ease. This wisdom echoes through the ages. Creation flows most powerfully through the path of least resistance. Your desires manifest not through strain and struggle, but through alignment with the natural rhythms of the universe. When you release the need to control every detail, to force every outcome, you open yourself to the infinite intelligence that guides all things. Sacred insight. True power lies not in forcing creation, but in allowing it to flow through you with grace. The quantum field responds to your energy, not your effort. When you align with this truth, manifestation becomes as natural as a flower turning toward the sun. Your role is not to make things happen, but to allow them to unfold by maintaining the vibration of your desire while releasing attachment to the path. Ritual of flow and surrender. Find a quiet space where you can be undisturbed. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Begin by taking deep, conscious breaths. Feeling each inhale fill your being with light. Each exhale releasing all tension and resistance. As you breathe, imagine yourself as a leaf floating on a gentle stream. With each breath, feel yourself surrendering more deeply to the natural flow of life. Inhale divine timing. Exhale control. Inhale trust. Exhale struggle. Inhale allowing. Exhale forcing. Continue this breathing pattern while silently repeating, I surrender to the flow of infinite intelligence. I trust in perfect timing. I allow my desires to manifest with ease. I am in harmony with the natural order of creation. Maintain this practice until you feel a deep sense of peace and alignment, knowing that all is unfolding perfectly in divine timing. Chapter 30. Mastery of the Quantum Self. In a sacred chamber adorned with ancient symbols, a master craftsman stands before their life's work, a masterpiece that seems to shimmer with living energy. Yet in their eyes burns not the satisfaction of completion, but the eternal flame of creation itself. This truth has been whispered through the ages. Mastery is not a destination, but an endless journey of becoming. You stand now at this same threshold of understanding. The quantum field, vast and infinite, calls you to ever deeper levels of mastery. Like the craftsmen before their work, you recognize that each manifestation serves as a stepping stone to greater possibilities. In the eternal dance of creation, witness the phoenix, that mystical being of transformation. With each cycle of renewal, it does not simply return to its former glory. Instead, it emerges more radiant, more powerful, carrying forward the wisdom of all previous incarnations. This is the way of the quantum master. Each transformation builds upon the last. Each reality crafted serves as foundation for even greater expressions of consciousness. The quantum field responds to your evolving awareness with ever-increasing precision. As your mastery deepens, you naturally attract experiences that challenge you to expand further. This is the spiral of eternal growth, the path of the conscious creator. Sacred insight. True mastery lies not in reaching a final destination, but in embracing the eternal dance of becoming. Your journey through the quantum field has brought you to this moment of profound understanding. You are not merely a participant in reality, you are its conscious architect. Each quantum jump, each reality you manifest, adds to your wisdom and expands your capacity for creation. Ritual of eternal becoming. Take your journal and create sacred space for this practice. Light a candle if you wish, symbolizing the eternal flame of transformation. On the first page, write, "I embrace my journey as an eternal creator." Then, respond to these questions with deep honesty. What new heights of mastery call to my soul? How can I expand my current understanding of reality creation? What gifts have I yet to fully express? What legacy do I wish to create through my conscious manifestations? Finally, write a detailed vision of your next chapter of evolution. Include not just what you will create, but who you will become in the process. Let your words carry the energy of certainty, knowing that this vision is already taking form in the quantum field. Close by, writing an affirmation of commitment to your eternal journey of mastery and growth. Conclusion. Through the mists of time, an ancient truth emerges. You have always been the author of your own story. As these sacred teachings find their way back to your consciousness, recognize that you stand now where you began, yet transformed by the wisdom you have uncovered. The quantum field pulses with infinite potential, just as it did when you first opened these pages. But now, you perceive it with awakened eyes. You understand that every breath draws you deeper into alignment with your chosen reality. Every thought weaves new patterns in the fabric of existence. Like the master craftsman who discovers that each masterpiece leads to greater creations, you have learned that quantum jumping is not merely a technique. It is the natural expression of your infinite being. The barriers that once seemed so solid have dissolved in the light of your awareness. The doubts that whispered of limitations have been transformed into declarations of possibility. Remember the journey that brought you here, the discovery of the quantum field's infinite canvas, the power of focused observation, the bridge of belief that spans all realities. Each teaching builds upon the last, creating a foundation of mastery that can never be lost. You have witnessed how your consciousness shapes reality, how your vibration attracts matching experiences, how your imagination charts the course to new dimensions. These are not merely concepts to be studied. They are living truths that flow through your very being. The present moment stretches before you like an eternal doorway. Through it, infinite versions of yourself beckon, each one a testament to your power as a conscious creator. Your quantum self stands ready, empowered by the understanding that every choice creates a new branch of possibility. Within you burns the same eternal flame that has guided seekers throughout the ages. It illuminates the truth that has always been. You are not bound by circumstance, not limited by past experiences, not confined by anything except the boundaries of your own choosing. Let this moment serve not as an ending, but as a threshold. The wisdom you have gained is not meant to rest dormant within these pages. It lives through your conscious creation, your deliberate shifting, your sacred dance with the quantum field. The power you have remembered, for it was never truly forgotten, now flows through every aspect of your being. Each quantum jump becomes more natural, each manifestation more precise, each reality more aligned with your highest vision. You stand now as you have always stood, a being of infinite potential, a creator of realities, a master of the quantum field. The journey continues, eternal and ever-expanding, as you step into each new moment with the full awareness of your creative power. If you enjoyed this exclusive audiobook, I handpicked this next book which will change your life.